Oh man, we live, baby. We live. We lit, baby. We lit. What's really good, family tree? Let me know that you're upside here with me in the building at this late hour of night, 10:36 over on my clock over here. But yeah, family tree. Real quickly, I'm doing a reaction video. I think it's perfect timing to actually do this reaction video because it's on brand, it's on topic of a debate that we're going to have tomorrow. Tomorrow is Muslim Mondays. Muslim Mondays, 8 p.m. Come on, what's going on? Let's hopefully that everything's working smoothly anyway. 8 p.m. tomorrow, Monday, Muslim Mondays. Every single week, we're doing Muslim Mondays and Trinity Tuesdays, meaning on Mondays, we'll be debating against Muslims. On Tuesdays, we'll be debating against Christians. And then we're hoping to find other groups to have discourses and discussions and debates on. I really want to do Right Wing Wednesdays. Hopefully we can do it. I just need some of you guys to come on in of that persuasion so we can have that conversation. But yeah, let me actually get into this. Let me know if you're here with me. Just drop a little comment in the comment section or a like. I know some people may not have got the notification, so I'm just here simply talking to myself. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good anyways. So this is a real quick show, hopefully, I want to do. So as you guys know, on this channel, I like to say we're universalist in the aspect of we're Switzerland. We're a neutral ground where everybody is welcome to actually come onto the channel and have their say, to present information, to be interviewed, or at debate topics. So, you know, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Jew, atheist, Hebrew Israelite, Moor, Nation of Islam, Kemetic, I don't know, whatever else there is. Yeah, that's part of our whole community, our conscious community, people that love discussing, you know, critical information, like things that, you know, really is tantalizing, to be honest with you, really thought-provoking information. You know, all of you guys are welcome to come here. My aim is to provide a well-organized platform that can actually, you know, deliver, you know, great content, watching content for you and your family to actually view as well. Okay, that's it here. Myself, I know a lot of you asking, like, what do you believe? What's your no, sorry, unfortunately I don't have any beliefs, and the ones that I do have, I try my very best to investigate them. I don't really care about my beliefs. Beliefs are like opinions. Beliefs are like, oh, everybody has one. I don't really care. It's the truth. I want to get to truth claims or factual claims or knowledge-based claims. So that's what we're here for. You know, my background is academia, so that's where my rooting is. If I want to learn about Islam, I go to the scholars of Islamic studies. I go to people like, you know, Shoemaker, Gabriel Reynolds, Siddiqui, Jalad, what's her name? Winsworth, not Winsworth, no, what's her name? I can't remember her Newsworth. I can't remember her name. Anyways, like all these people, that's where I go to. If I want to learn about Christianity, I go to the scholars, James Tabor, Bart Ehrman, Little, Lecker. I can't remember all these great names anyway, like all the big boy scholars. That's where I go for my information personally. And obviously, most of you guys are off those religions. So Christians and Muslims and you lot go to apologists and polemicists to have, you know, to learn about your religion, learn how to defend your faith, and how to actually, you know, attack other people's faith to get them to convert or persuade them to your line of reasoning and argumentation. Bro, that's for you guys, okay? And I applaud you, and I love it because I love seeing the breakdown of the debates. I love it. Personally, I don't have any, you know, I don't really have no fight to be said. I just love this information. Like, we could be talking about Dragon Ball Z, Spider-Man, Batman. I'm not trying to be insulting, right? I'm not trying to be insulting. It could be that, but because I have a passion for it, I can appreciate the dialogue. I can appreciate the debates and the discussions, right? I can entertain the thought of your persuasion, and I can argue that persuasion because I've learned the arguments, and I love learning those things. So myself, I don't have no beliefs. Okay, so please leave me out of that. I want to provide a platform for you guys to actually have those debates and discussions, and in the meanwhile, I get to learn about it as well. Like, it's beautiful to be here on this side. Okay, so someone asked real quickly, what classifies you as a titan. Okay, so the word titan, is two-part for what the word means and its mythological background. The word means a person of enormous strength, size, power, influence, intellect, and influence. Okay, those are the 5 categories or aspects of a titan. And usually titans on here are the titans of conscious community. So those individuals that actually have a sizable following, those people who are very influential, those people who are very intellectual, these are the types of people that we want to have on. Those people have great strength, like character, like those are individuals we want to have on to speak to our community. We've opened it up even nowadays, past religion, past the scholastic community, to social organizations. We've opened up to them. We've opened it up to entrepreneurs. We've opened it up to like a lot of people who are doing great things in the community. We want to hear your voice. We want to know what's going on in your sphere, your field, because it's going to help us grow. Like, obviously, like me learning about AI, I'm like, wow, I need to learn this. Some people, you don't care, but I need to learn this because that's going to help my personal development and growth. I want to learn about health. That's going to help my own personal development and growth. Sometimes we talk about random topics that has no bearings on our actual day-to-day life, but we need to start bringing those titans in so we can learn from them. And we're here to make you talk with those titans, right? On most podcasts and programs, you just get to see a one-way dialogue of people just talking to you. No, on Titans TV, we give you the opportunity to actually have dialogue with our titans, whether it's via the super chats, whether it's the comment section, whether it's actually coming onto panels and behind the scenes. You get to actually have those dialogues, ask those questions, challenge them as well. That's what we're about. And of course, titans from the Greek mythology is, these are the these are the gods before the gods. Yeah, these are the gods before the gods. Okay, so of course you have the Olympian gods, and then you have the titans that predate them. So I was really, when I came up with that name, I was thinking about all of these things, because sometimes we bow down to false gods and don't even understand the power that we have inside of us. We are more ancient than these myths. And I'm not talking about any particular religion. I'm just saying sometimes we take things as gods. Sometimes we take TV screen, social media as gods. You'd be like, I don't take them as gods. Trust me, you're on that phone, on social media, scrolling through TikTok, more than you actually read your Bible. You're there scrolling through Instagram and liking these pictures more than you're actually performing your salat or prayer or worship. Okay, so you do take these things as gods. So it's really connecting you back to that ancient primordial state of yourself, and that ancient primordial state of wisdom, truth be told. Because when I was growing up, Socrates was like my hero. See that guy there? That's my hero. I'm like, from that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to actually be that gadfly that Socrates was talking about. I'm actually there to just really just sting you, to provoke you. Provoke me to anger. Don't provoke me to anger. No, I'm not even trying to, but I want to provoke you to actually use that one thing that God gave to you, which is your mind, to think, and to think critically. That's my whole purpose on Titans TV. That was the mission statement. I just simply want people to think, because a lot of us, we're sheeps or we're completely unconscious, hence conscious community. Those of you who are thinkers will gravitate to this channel. But I just don't want you to think. I want you to think critically, okay? And I want to give you the modes and means of thinking critically. I really want to actually give out some of these books as PDF, argument builders, how to utilize deductive reasoning, some of these things here, how to utilize informal fallacies. Yeah, informal fallacies. So all of these things here, logic, I really wanted this channel to be grounded on that basis. And that's why you will get loads of debates. That was it. I was like, yeah, debates are the place to actually hone in your critical skills. Okay. So family tree, I hope you enjoy that little spiel. Again, if I can get you guys to actually share the link, because I know it's a late show plus the promotion. I never promoted it. It's just an ad hoc show. So please share the link as much as you possibly can, and hit the like button, of course, and keep interactive in the comment section. If you want to get my attention, simply tag Titans TV, late night ones. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. So I'm gonna go to this debate. Let's see if I can grab it quickly. 1 second. Let's see. I found it really good. So over here, hopefully you can see it and it will come out clearly. I'm gonna click onto it, and I thought, yeah, this is it. This is the conversations that we've been having for the last week or so. And I see that a lot of you want to have this conversation. I want to do more on this conversation. I'm like, okay, I will give it to you if you want it. So I love this. Let's go. Let's see if I can interact. And again, in the comment section, just let me know if everything is okay as well, because I can't see anything. So browser, on code, interact. There we go. So let me know if you hear it. If you hear it, just hit 1 in the comment section.
Say girls.
Where does the Quran ever say that puberty is the...
Where does the Quran ever say that little girls are allowed to be married off?
Yeah, let me know if you hear that. And I love this, because I've been screaming, like, I want to hear diversity in the Islamic world. When you're debating Christians, because right now Christians seems as though that they have the upper hand. Back in the day, Muslims had the upper hand. Today, Christians have the upper hand, and I'm like, ooh, I love this dynamic. But give me much louder than you still. Okay, perfect. As long as that's the case, that's cool. I can turn up my mic if you think my mic is too low, but yeah. So I was like, yeah, cool. Give me diversity. So I believe that the main debater of the clip that I'm going to show you is from the Shafi'i school. And I'm like, I want that, because a lot of the time all we're hearing is these Salafi, Wahhabi, traditionalist Muslims talking, and it's the same script. It's the same script over and over again. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want diversity. Like, give me some Shia Muslims. Give me some 12ers. Give me some Ibadis. Give me some, what else is there after Ibadi? Give me the Quran only Muslims. Give me the Mutasalite, the Neo-Mutasalite Muslims. Give me the Ahlul Kalam. Give me, what else are we? What else am I not missing? I'm missing out on. Give me the Maliki Muslims. Give me the Shafi'i Muslims. Give me the Hanafi Muslims. Like, give me diversity, okay? Because I'm interested in hearing the different schools of thoughts, right? Because I can hear it from the Christians now that some of them are going into Orthodoxy, some of them are going into Catholicism and stuff like that. We've heard Protestant arguments, like, we haven't actually heard Jehovah and Seventh-day Adventist arguments though, but I want to hear diversity of thought. It can't just be the same thing over and over again. Okay, all right. So that's just my standpoint. Okay, I don't know how you guys feel. Some of you guys don't even know there is a difference, but that's just the way I feel. Anyways, so let's get into this argument, because I love it, because the Muslim is like, finally, I don't know if he did a good job or not. I don't think he did, but it's like, finally I can hear the diversity going on.
Where does it say that?
Well, first of all, let me say this real quick, AP, and then you can just jump on this, because he's appealing to the word Nisa, which is translated to women.
Yeah, it's just women, right?
But no, actually,
he doesn't say girls, right?
Well, actually, men.
Does Nisa say little girls? Yes or no?
See, this is the same argument that I was saying, like, all the time, yeah. And it's good to see the other side saying the same thing too. Okay, it's good to see the other side saying the same thing. When I have my arguments, and then I hear non-Muslims who are scholars saying the same thing as me, I know I'm on the right. I know. There you go. I just need the confirmation that I'm talking sense. Like, is it just me just seeing what other people can't see, or can other people see this as well? And then I'm loving the Shafi'i brothers now saying it says women. I'm like, yeah, brother. Like, it says women. Like, what are we doing here? It doesn't say little girls. But unfortunately, because most people who are non-Muslims and Muslims themselves, they don't know the Arabic language. So it's like have an Arabic grammatical argument. That's what I want to hear, because never mind. Let me continue.
Can I answer you? I'm trying to answer.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I appreciate it. So the word nisa doesn't tell you what kind of woman it's talking about. It could be an older woman.
What the hell? This is that Matt Walsh. What is a woman?
It can be a baby, because
A baby. How the frick can a baby be a woman? Like, it sometimes is baffling me, because if we use that same logic and we open up the Bible and it says woman, yeah, and then we say, oh, look, the Bible says you could marry infants. It's like, no, but as a Christian, you say, no, it says marry women. No, you could marry infants. It doesn't say what type of women. You're like, huh? You do know that the definition of a woman is an adult female, right? But anyways, yeah, none of my business. Let's just get back into this. I just love to hear it from Muslims talking who are not part of that Salafi school, because that Salafi school, again, let me just clarify my point of view. Yeah, that Salafi school, Wahhabi school, Ahmed Hanbali school, traditionalist school, they do believe you can marry young girls and consummate marriage with young girls. Like, they do believe that wholeheartedly. Okay, so let's just get that out the way before you say I am a Muslim apologist or a sympathizer on this and so forth. And my position, that is wrong, 100% wrong. Yeah, let's just get that clarified before anybody wants to talk nonsense, because I'm the one who discussed this however many years ago. You lot are just discussing it today. Yeah, I already said that. So just get that out of the way real quickly. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, because I want to see the Muslim world, yeah, forget the Christians. I want to see the Muslim world have that argument about this PDF. I want to see that, because we don't get to see the other side. All we're hearing is that one-sided argument. Let's hear the Muslims' inter-religious debates. When you go Speaker's Corner and you see the Sunnis and Shias go at it, it's like, ooh, you're learning something that you won't normally hear. Like 100%. Anyways, back to it. Let's go in.
Because you literally have the Quran referring to infant babies that Pharaoh left alive when he had the male babies killed, and he said, leave the Nisa alive. It's talking.
Oh my God. Like, the mistakes that you're making is crazy. I'm going to go into these mistakes in a minute, because you know me, I'm the king of fact checking. But let's go.
About the infant babies that he spared, and it calls them Nisa. So,
so now you're mixing up context.
But see, here's the thing. When you appeal to the word Nisa, Nisa doesn't tell you what kind of female it is. The context.
See, the problem there is, Avery has got in his mind the word Nisa means female rather than the word meaning woman. This is what you call tarif. Yeah, tarif in the Quran. Yeah, and it's not Avery's fault. Let me just put it that way. It's not Avery's fault. He's just simply reading the Quran and Sunnah, or the traditions, via the lens of Wahhabi Salafists. So they see it as that, and you're going to go to all your tafsirs and everything else that confirms that worldview. That worldview is the most perverse worldview in the whole Muslim world. That is the minority view in the Muslim world. But unfortunately, that minority is the most powerful, meaning they have the most resources. Yeah, that normal Muslims, i.e. the rest of the Muslim world, have been infected with that trail of thought as well. Meaning, because they've got money and because they're in that holy land, they've been giving out dawah material. All of these arguments are regurgitated dawah material, propaganda material, missionary material. And it is sad that the rest of the Muslim world is being infected by it. And it's finally, I'm starting to hear the diversity of thought. Cool. But anyways, let's go into this, yeah? He quoted, let's just continue, and I'll go up to that verse here to show you how wrong he is. But let's go.
Will tell you. Now, in 65:4, it gives you 3 categories of Nisa. The older Nisa.
Okay, cool. I'm going to rewind it, yeah? Real quickly so we can get to it.
Women.
Yeah, it's just women, right?
But
yeah.
no, actually,
he doesn't say girls, right?
Well, actually, men.
Does Nisa say little girls? Yes or no?
Can I answer you? I'm trying to answer you.
Sure.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So the word Nisa doesn't tell you what kind of woman it's talking about. It could be an older woman, it could be a baby, because you literally have the Quran referring to infant babies that Pharaoh left alive when he had the male babies killed, and he said, "Leave the Nisa alive." It's talking about the infant babies that he spared, and it.
Okay, so you heard what Avery said, right? You heard what GodLogic said. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why it takes a non-Muslim to actually counteract these arguments. Okay, but I'm going to counteract them. Sorry, I'm just plugging this in real quickly. And again, hit me up in the comment section. Hit me up in the comment section. Let's just go on to my main picture. Let's see. Peace. Jeez, scientific method is up in the building. There you go. Okay, cool. So let me actually go into this. Let's see if I can share screen. Now let's see, which one do I want to? Okay, screen capture. Cool. So let's go over here to okay, there you go. Okay, no, is it not this one? I don't think it's this one. It is, yeah, it's this one. Okay, let's go into the English because I want to be charitable, and of course I always want to steel man somebody else's argument. Okay, so he's quoting about the Pharaoh and the babies and so forth, right? That like that. Yeah, this is in Quran 2:49. Sahih International says, "And recall when we saved your forefathers from the people of Pharaoh, who afflicted you with the worst torment, slaughtering your newborn sons and keeping your females alive. And in that was a great trial from your Lord." So you see how they've translated the word Nisa to females. Okay, the word Nisa does not mean females, full stop, in the Arabic language, but the translators are doing it as females. Okay, but let's keep on going because I want to make sure I steel man their arguments. Okay, so Picthal, slaying your sons and sparing your women. So they translate it correctly. Okay, slaughtering your sons and letting your women folk live. Okay, they translated it correctly again. Sparing your women. Cool. Good again. Let's go. Sparing your women. Okay, everybody's translating cool. Sparing your women. Okay, cool. And sparing your women. Okay, so all of them apart from one says women and the rest says female. Now, Avery says the context is to do with infants. Okay, let me just make sure I go to Avery's thing again, GodLogic's thing again. So because I want to steel man his argument as much as possible. So let's go back into his thing, play it again, just to make sure.
Infant babies that Pharaoh left alive when he had the male babies killed, and he said, "Leave the Nisa alive." It's talking about the infant babies that he spared, and it calls them Nisa.
So he's saying that the word Nisa is talking about infant babies that he left alive, which is, as I'm saying, it's false. That is not what the Quran is saying. Okay, and I don't know why, he's coming with that. I do know why, because he wants to prove a point. But again, like it's like you're twisting the scriptures where you don't like. I don't think you'll understand. GodLogic, I absolutely love you, my broski. Like when I see you doing your thing, I'm like, yeah. And you're bringing Muslims to Christ, I'm like, yeah, do your thing, my brother. Like strong. That's how you show what Christianity can do, the power of Christ can do. I love it. But when you're using falsehood to do it, it's like, ooh, brother. Because I've seen it like where certain people convert to a religion based upon propaganda material. Then later on, they find out that propaganda material was wrong. And it's like you were tricked into following this new religion, or you were tricked out of leaving your old religion. It's like, don't do it. Like you're such on a good solid ground that you don't need to do that. And I know you're not doing it purposefully. I hope you're not doing it purposefully, because it's obviously you're following a particular trail of thought, and I understand it. But it's like, how do you come to that? Okay. And sometimes you have to go into the Arabiya, the Quran, the actual Quran, not these translations, but the actual Quran to see what it's saying. And it's not hard to go into the actual Quran. Okay. So let's go back into this now. Let's see, where am I? Not this one. Where is it? There you. Is it this one? Let me know if you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see the screen. Is it showing the screen or not? I don't even know. Okay. There we go. There you go. That's the one. Screen capture. Let's just bring that up a little bit. Cool. So we're going to go into the actual English. The Arabic of it, so we can see what's going on. Okay. Word by word. And when, so this is the Arabic, this is the transliteration of the Arabic here. And it's always good to look at the syntax, the morphology, the grammar of the language as well. If you want to learn about these things, like if you want to teach these things, it's best to know it properly. Okay. It says here, and when we saved you from the people of Pharaoh, afflicting you with horrible torment, slaughtering your sons and letting live your women. Okay. Now you want to say this word here means infant. No. Pharaoh, according to the story, were killing the sons, right? And letting the women, i.e. the mothers, live. I know you want to say it as, oh, the girl children live. That's not what the Quran is saying. That's definitely not what the Quran is saying. And here is further proof this is not what the Quran is saying. Okay? Because it says here, look at the word here. Abnakum. Okay? Abnakum. Abnakum. Yeah? Let's just quickly go into it. Yeah? If you don't know what abnakum is, the plural of ibn, yeah, which is son. Okay? So you could see the Quran is saying letting your sons, slaughtering your sons. If it want to say and letting live your daughters, why didn't it not use the word banat or bint? Right? Why didn't it not use that? Why didn't it not use daughters instead of women, if that's what it is? And then you're going to say, oh no, the sons, it meant men. So why didn't it use the word rajal for men here? Like, it's like, this is like nonsense, like what you guys are doing. Yeah, it's nonsense, because if an Arabic speaker or an Arabic reader, like, they will spot that nonsense. Even in the English, how do you even twist it? How do you even twist it? I just don't. Sometimes I don't get it. When I listen to arguments, I'm like, are you really reading the Quran, or are you just reciting from the Christian side as well? Are you just reciting a propaganda material to go against Muslims? Because you're now falling into that whole, I don't know, illiteracy. How are you falling into illiteracy? The word there says sons, and the word here says women. The Quran is not trying to mix its words. It's quite clear. It says slaughtering your sons and letting live your women, not slaughtering your sons and letting live your daughters. It doesn't say that. Okay, that would be the equivalent. If I'm going to use sons, I would use the equivalent of daughters. But it says quite clearly the nisakum, meaning the women, meaning the mothers. Like, simple stuff. Like, simple. I don't know if it's just me. Somebody please come in and tell me I'm talking rubbish. I would love for somebody to come in and tell me I'm talking rubbish. But it's like, are we reading the same thing? I don't know. If my comprehension is somewhere else that your guys aren't. But I doubt that. Like, stop with the bias, please. Both of you, Apostate Prophet and GodLogic, like, allow it, man. Like, you lot are on solid grounds to be just using dumb arguments. Okay? All right, let's get back into it.
So now you're mixing up context.
But see, here's the thing. You appeal to the word nisa. Nisa doesn't tell you what kind of female it is. The context will tell you. Now, in 65:4, it gives you 3 categories of nisa: the older nisa, the young nisa, and the pregnant nisa. So that's where you made your mistake.
So the menopausal women are not Nisa. So women who have not menstruated because of a medical disease, so they can't be divorced forever because they have not menstruated. So if the guy wants to divorce.
This is a strong argument, yeah, but I think it went over the head of most people. Strong argument.
He cannot divorce her because the Quran, according to you, the verse doesn't refer to these menopausal women or these women who do not have any period because of medical condition.
No,
you're just moving the goalposts.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not shifting the goalposts. I'm asking you the question.
Let me cite.
So how does the Quran address this problem then? Because we have
let me answer. Quran chapter 4 verse 127 mentions the same word Nisa. Look what it says. It talks about orphan girls. The Quran gives you rulings on how to treat orphan girls, and it refers to the orphan girls in this case as Nisa. So Yatama Nisa. This is the same word used.
Okay, so we're gonna go to it. Like, we're always gonna go to it because that's what we are here to do. Quoting Quran 4127. So we go straight to Quran 4127. Like, this is what we do, man. This is what we do over here. Hopefully, am I on the right one with you guys? Yes, it is 4127. Great. All right. And they request from you. So we're going to read it. And they request from you a ruling concerning women. Look at that. Concerning women. Say Allah gives you a ruling about them and about what has been recited to you in the book concerning the orphan girls. We're going to see if that actually says girls soon. To whom you do not give what is decreed for them, and yet you desire to marry them. Oh, this sounds bad. And concerning the oppressed among children, and that you maintain for orphans, and so forth. But we're going to remember what we do. We read every single translation, and then we go back into the actual Arabic. They consult thee concerning women, etc., etc., etc. And let's just quickly go concerning female orphans. So again, we can see that they're translating the word nisa as female. They've translated the word even as girls here. Okay, so this is very interesting to note, right? Based upon the translations, how they're doing it. Okay, so this is why I don't blame Christians when they come with these arguments, because clearly the Muslim translators are messing up the scriptures. Anyways, let's continue. And it says here concerning the women, and it says the orphans of women. So they translate the word good there. Concerning the female orphans, again, they're using female when the word there is women. God will instruct you, the book widows, about widows with children whom you want to marry without giving them their due rights. Widows with children. Wow. Muhammad Sarwar just put in widows with children there. That's not actually even in the Arabic, but still, let's keep on going. Okay, so we can see how translators could just create things. Orphan girls, cool. Concerning the orphan women, okay. See what I do? I make sure I steel man your arguments. Make sure it's as strong as possible. So this is why I don't blame you, because the translators are messing you guys up, because we've already gone from being girls, females, women to widows. It's got everything there. Okay, but let's actually go into the Arabic. What does the Arabic say? And they seek concerning the women, say Allah gives you the ruling about them and what is recited to you in the book in orphans, al-nisa. Okay, again, this word here means women, but he's translated it here as girls. Uh-oh. And this is where the problem lies. And this is where you get your argument. But the word here, nisa, okay, open up any Arabic dictionary. The word here, nisa, does not mean girls. It simply means women. And you know what's going to be great? What's going to be great? Because I'm just speaking it right now, okay? I'm speaking it right now. But I can't wait, because I want to have a debate on this particular topic. On Monday, I'm not having that debate. That's for you guys to actually debate. But I'm arranging a debate between me and David where we could have a nice professional debate on this particular topic. And the way I'm just going to just kill this topic, yeah? Absolutely mullah this topic. It's like, and all of the evidence. And I just want to know, like, after that, it should be finished. Muslims outside of the traditionalist school of thought, you could use my arguments if you like. I don't mind. I'll throw you that one for free. But it's like, how are we butchering the scriptures? Because I don't know. Let me go back in. Let me continue. Okay, YouTube. Hopefully I'm nearly finished.
Which you say is for women. So it's not just for grown women, it's for females in general. So there is no indicator that when the Quran in a certain aspect about non-menstruating women or non-menstruating nisa talks about grown women. We don't even know what the definition of woman is according to the Quran.
And this is why I love what apostate prophets say here. We don't know the definition of nisa here in the Quran. The way I've got my debate set up, I'm going heavy into that to show you what the Quran actually says about nisa and the demarcation of women and children. The way I'm going in on that, and that should leave no doubt in anybody's mind that this is not talking about prepubescent girls. Okay? It will leave no doubt in anybody's minds. But I can't wait, because that's going to be something that I'm just holding on to. I can't wait. You know what, yeah? I always say, if there is a problem with a word, yeah, you're not finding problems, why don't anybody just open up a lexicon, open up a dictionary, and find out what does the word nisa mean? That's all. I don't understand. Like, you lot are just talking around the point, and this is why I'm not even going to show you nothing today, because that's going to be part of my my presentation when I do a debate with somebody who takes up that challenge, right? So far it's David, but if anybody else wants to take up that challenge, yeah, I'm just going to be presenting you the Arabic language. And then if nobody accepts the Arabic language, then whatever you're saying, any word that you want to use in English, then, you know, we're now going to draw it into question, because we're questioning, what is a woman? You know, what is a woman? Can I be a woman? I identify as a woman. In fact, I feel as though I'm a woman. You know, anybody could identify as anything now, if words don't actually have any meaning. But anyways, I digress. I think that was the last point in this that I wanted to draw everyone's attention to. But let's continue watching it though, just in case.
So I guess never specifies anywhere that a girl has to reach puberty in order to be fit for marriage. It never.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Should I bring that one up? I could do today. No, I don't want to. This is just me reacting, yeah? That's me reacting. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly carry on reading. Let's carry on watching. I don't want to bring anything up, because that would be good for an actual debate, right?
Yeah, so I guess according to Ustaz AP and Sheikh Logic, women who have reached menopause and women who have never had any of her periods because of disease cannot be divorced forever. That's your interpretation, isn't it?
No, it's not. If I were to grant you,
Go on, my guy. That was a good one.
Even the room, I would say that they're included in that. They can be technically included in those who have not menstruated yet.
There you go. You answer your question.
So there you go.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. But he doesn't say little girls. He doesn't say little girls. No little girls there.
They're included. You're missing it. They're included in.
Why does he say little girls? I don't know why you have to assume the worst scenario and say that it's little girls. He doesn't say prepubescent. He says those who have not achieved their periods.
Talking over me doesn't help.
He doesn't say little girls.
You're just talking over it doesn't help. So I'm gonna just wait until.
Okay, fine. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I'm just a bit overexcited. Sorry.
It's okay. You know, it's all right. So over here we have Ubay bin Ka'b. We go to Ibn Kathir's tafsir on this. This is what Ibn Kathir says. And maybe Mids knows more than Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, so he goes into tafsirs, and again, that's the worst thing, because it lets me know what lens you're going to. Like, the epistemology that Christians are utilizing is, we're going to go, if we don't understand the Quran, we're going to go to tafsirs that were created, 600 years after, the Quran came into fruition. Is that the hermeneutics that Muslims use? Do all Muslims use that way of viewing their religion and their scripture? No. Does the traditionalist, i.e. Salafist, Wahhabist, Hanbalist, would that be a good way of hermeneutics and exegesis? Yes. But again, that's one school of thought, right? Because again, Shia Muslims are not going to know Ibn Kathir for it. For what does the Quran mean? That's not where they take their authority from. Okay, the Sunnah is to do with the lineage of the Prophet and his family, i.e. through Ali and the Imams, etc. That is the authority. You see it? So you going to Ibn Kathir has no bearing on a Shia Muslim. It has none whatsoever. Okay? And then it has no bearing when you go to a Maliki Muslim and Hanafi Muslim. You know, it has no bearing on those individuals because those individuals who you're quoting from is not part of their school of thought. Like, that's like, you know, a Catholic, sorry, you know, you're a Protestant, but you're now going to, you're debating a Protestant, but now you're going to Catholic sources that Protestants are like, well, we don't take from these people. Or you're now going into the Gnostic Gospels to prove to, you know, an Orthodox Christian, this is what your scriptures say. It's like, bro, that's not our authority. We don't take from that. This is the nuances that I wish, like, for the layman, you don't need to know this if you're having normal discussions. But for those who are on top, i.e., you know, the apologists, it's your business to know this. You need to know, study your enemy at least. Study your enemy. Know who you're talking to. Like, that has no authority basis on certain Muslims. Like, I don't know the Shafi'i school of thought, but do they take from Ibn Kathir? You know, some people like Ibn Taymiyyah. I'm like, whoa there. You now need to understand there is Athari, Aqidah, there is Maturidi Aqidah, there is Ashariya Aqidah, there is all these different things. And you quoting from an Athari theologian, yeah? Do you think the rest of these people are going to listen to that? They'll be like, Haq Tua! I spit on that thing. No, in the bad way. They're not on that. So it's like, you have to understand these nuances. And I really want these nuances to really come out in these discussions and the debates. I really want it to come out because that for me, that's what I find it interesting. Like, hearing the same dumb old arguments from the dumbest of Muslims, yeah, to me, like, I'm not giving you no points. Anybody doing that, I'm like, okay, well done. You've just beaten up a nursery school student. Like, well done. What do you want, a Blue Peter badge for that? What did you expect? If you have any, you know, ounce of logic, you could beat up these people all day long. But let's go to the more intelligent Muslims. Go to those ones and let me see those arguments. I can't wait. I'm interested. Like, I've bought into this. I want to see those debates. Okay, let me come off this now. Let me watch you guys on your comments, and I might even bring you guys in as well to hear your thoughts. Let me read some of your comments, and then we'll get at it. Okay. Where are we? Go into my browser. There we go. And let's see some of your comments. I'm going to read some of them out. Exactly, Kalam. It's like you are reading my mind. It says sons, and though... Oh, where did I go? It says sons and daughters, male, female, women, and men. Why people waste time with what is false? The Bible is the only true word of God. Avery and AP are so ignorant of the Arabic language and didn't know Arabic. Read from the Sam Anti-Islam link, twist the verse to suit their needs. You need to read the context, not quote text out of context. God bless you, Kalam, for standing on the true side. Regardless if they are in the same train of thought, they are all still Muslims who follow the Quran. It points out the silly stuff their own believe. Do you think that Muslims are not responsible enough to talk for themselves and say they are not an authority for us? I hope that they do speak for themselves. But again, what I'm saying to you guys is I'm just hearing one side of the argument, like one group of Muslims. That's all I'm hearing. Like, let me hear the diversity. That's all. Like, I know the diversity, and it's like I'm always wondering, when are we going to hear the diversity of thought? Like, the golden age. Have you ever studied the golden age of Islam? Have you ever? Like, go into that, and you're like, oh, those were some great philosophers and thinkers. I can't wait to see that again, except from that side of the Islamic world. Okay, I'm gonna actually create a link for you guys to jump on in to have a quick conversation. Some of you guys are gonna disagree with me. That's fine. So I would love to hear it. And again, we're gonna basically be having this debate tomorrow on this channel. That was discussed in that debate that they had. Can't wait. But it's going to be you guys debating. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. We're going to be doing that. Okay, so that's created. It's working. Let me add this to stage. And then, am I even... All this time I wasn't even focused. Okay. I should have came in a bit more. Okay. Cool. You lot could have told me I wasn't in focus. Let's invite you guys to come on in. Invite, copy link. There we go. And jeez, who ended the golden age of Islam? Most probably Muslims themselves ended it. I know. J-Bug says, Callum, big up. We need you and COE back at Speaker's Corner. Bruv, it ain't been the same. I know. Do you know what, yeah? I went back and rewatched like one of my first videos I posted at Speaker's Corner. And it was amazing to see that there was so much people around. But guess what? There was no cameras in sight at all. It was just me. Me one, yeah. It's beautiful how one man with one camera, with one mic, was able to shape a culture at Speaker's Corner and made it go worldwide. And now everybody has jumped on that train of recording at Speaker's Corner. Can I get a clap on my back for that? Can I get a clap on my back for that? When there was no cameras, yeah, you get the odd one camera from the Christians when they come, or the odd one camera when Nation of Islam comes. That was it. That was like the only thing you ever saw of Speaker's Corner back in the day. And then when I came, I changed the whole game. See me? I shape British culture. That's me, Callum L. One man, one mic, one camera. Feeling like Nas. Okay. Someone says Shaitan's going to clap your back. Okay, cool. So again, Family Tree, the link has been shared. Let's see if I can pin it to the top as well. Pin message. If you guys would like to come on in, we can discuss what we just spoke about. Again, if you guys want to come in tomorrow, 8 p.m., we're having a debate on this particular topic, Quran 65 verse 4. It's a hot topic that everybody likes to talk about. So we'll be having a debate on there with you guys. I'm here to host and moderate. You guys can debate it. Then Tuesday, we're having Trinity Tuesdays, and we're discussing or debating, is Jesus God? That's going to be another one. So I can't wait for that. Monday and Tuesday. Maybe we should start having some atheist somethings. All right, let's get the Muslim apologist in. What's good? Hello, Muslim apologist.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, akhi. What's good?
Yeah, so I saw you reviewing that debate. So yeah, there were some things I think that I could have done better, but considering the circumstances, I did what I had to do. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So you're actually the debater on there.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm the guy.
Okay,
I'm the guy.
amazing. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to do this. Let me let me ask you a few questions first. Let me see if I can share the screen as well. so
Sure.
the audience members can actually see it. Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. Perfect. So the first question I've got to ask you actually is,
Yeah.
you said that you were a Shafi'i Muslim. Is that correct?
Yes, I do adhere to Madhab Ash-Shafi'i, but at the same time, I'm also, more towards Atari theology, and there are some fake rulings which I do not adhere to. I mean, from the Shafi'i Madhab. So, but most of my rulings, most of my faith comes from Shafi'i. Yeah,
Okay. And in terms of country, what's your country of origin and where you
I'm
reside?
from I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia.
I'm from Malaysia, my brother.
Okay. Amazing.
Yes,
Okay. Cool.
yes,
Cool.
and we are majority Shafi'i, so that's the reason why I stick to Shafi'i. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if you can kind of explain the difference between your school of thought versus, the Maliki school or the Hanafi school or the Hanbali school. But could you just tell us your mode of understanding fiqh or understanding the scriptures in terms of your methodology?
Yeah, I basically I follow the culture that is prevalent in Malaysia, and the things that I was taught at school were mostly based upon the Shafi'i fiqh. So that is what I adhere to. Okay. At the same time, I am aware that some of the things that I learned at school, although they were passed off as Shafi'i, they are actually not from Shafi'i. So it's Malaysia is quite a complicated country in that sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, I basically I just follow whatever it is that was taught at
So
school.
so if it
I'm
wasn't
a very
Shafi,
simple person. I don't.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't
school
Shafi, what was
definitely.
it?
Yes, all of us follow basically the madhab Ash-Shafi'i. We don't actually adhere to any other madhab, and we weren't taught any other madhab. That for me personally, that came much later. So my knowledge of fiqh is very basic, akhi. So I hope you won't grill me on that.
No problem.
But overall, I follow whatever it is that Ash-Shafi'i has taught us. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So, and in terms of hadith literature, what hadith is there a particular, I don't know, did you learn from a particular hadith literature body like corpus? When
I self-taught myself. Mostly, I read Bulugul Maram. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with that work.
Okay.
And then of course I read up on Bukhari, Muslim. I read the Sahih Asita, all of them.
Mhm.
Okay, I self-taught myself because you don't learn this in school.
Mhm.
Okay, you're only taught the very basics of the faith in school. So that is where my knowledge comes from. And also I do read. I'm sure you're familiar with Mustafa Azami,
Okay.
the scholar of Hadith. So
Mhm.
I read his works as well, and I also read some other scholars of Hadith as well. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so yeah, you guys are saying that my mic is low. I don't know. What can
It's
I?
actually quite loud. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying that because your mic is actually quite loud for
It's
me.
quite loud, right? I thought so because I
Yeah,
know I know I've turned up my mic since, but I guess the sharing of the screens it may just go down a bit. Okay,
yeah, perhaps.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Sorry. Somebody says here he takes Bukhari and Muslim. Yeah, definitely. Shafi'i school are hadith. Shafi was the first to kind of introduce, taking in hadiths basically,
Yes,
away
yes,
from the other schools, which are the Maliki and the Hanafi school, which dealt mainly with, how can I put it, urf, the living traditions of the people. So, it
yes.
did change with him. So let's just quickly see anybody else who likes to join in with us. Feel free to join. I'm just trying to make sure I read all your questions. Your mic is low. Please put up your mic volume. Okay. This is what I'll do. I will go here, and I think the volume should be louder here. Give me a 1 if my volume is louder here. And I would assume when I'm sharing my screen like this, the volume might go down. Let me know if that is the case. Okay. Please let me know if that's the case. So, question. Let me ask you a question. I haven't watched the fullness of the debate. I think that was just a little clip of it. Could you let me
All
know
right.
how you got involved with this debate, and what were the topics raised in the debate?
All right. So actually, this debate was planned right from last year. Okay, I was paired with Isa right from the beginning, and we were originally supposed to debate David Wood and Nuria Khan last year in November. For some reason, however, that didn't work out. So we had to wait several months. And then James, the moderator and also the owner of the channel Modern Day Debate, which you just watched, he proposed that both of us debate GodLogic and Nuria. So that was in February or March, I don't remember, of this year. So we waited and we waited and we waited and nothing transpired. And then a few weeks ago, I emailed James again asking what was the update on that, and then he said that he would pair us against AP and GodLogic, and hence where we are today. Yeah, so things happen. The rest are all basically history, and that's why we are here today. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, amazing. Okay, great. So family, again, let me go back onto my other one so the volume should be louder. Yeah. So again, family tree. This was simply a quick video I wanted to do to tantalize you guys. Hopefully, we can get Muslim apologists on tomorrow. I know it must be late where they are. I think they might be like 6 to 7 hours ahead of us. But hopefully,
it's 6 a.m. here. Yeah.
yeah,
Right now it's 6 a.m. Malaysian time.
6 a.m. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, definitely 7 hours or so ahead of us. If it's possible, tomorrow 8 p.m. GMT, we're having a debate on this very topic. On chapter 65, verse 4. Would you be available to come on a panel to have a debate on this topic?
Inshallah, who will be there?
We're opening it up to our audience to come on. So it'll be some Christians. I don't know exactly who because we're not confirmed yet. They will be on tomorrow to discuss and debate this topic.
All right, I will try my best, inshallah. No promises. All right.
No problem. Okay, we're opening up for our audience members to come on and actually speak to titans like yourself, speak to people who have been on the big screen, have debated, great debaters, are great debaters themselves, and have a lot of knowledge. We're opening up for them to actually be able to, touch you in a sense, touch base with you, actually dialogue with you. So that will be amazing to see tomorrow if you do come on. Let's just quickly read some more. Kanina has asked, what tafsirs do you take from?
I read Ibn Kathir. I've read Jalalain. I've read Suyuti. I've read, but my favorite would be Maududi's tafsir. Yeah, I just love Maududi's tafsir. And also I've read this. I don't think it's known in your part of the world, but it's written by a scholar in my part of the world, by an Indonesian by the name of Hamka. So I've studied his tafsir. It's called Tafsir Al-Azhar. It's very obscure, and I think no one in your area or even in the area would know of it because it was written in my mother tongue, the Malay language. So, but it was a fantastic tafsir, and I've learned a lot from it as well. So yeah, it's always here and there basically for me. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that's answered your question. I'll definitely watch back and listen to it to hear how it sounds. More one Hotep. Okay, cool. I see. I'm going to try to make sure that we have the audio on check for future shows. Thank you. We need the feedback because it lets me know what's going on. But yeah, family tree. It is late over in Malaysia right now.
Right.
I'm sure it's 6:30.
So I'm going to have to leave you now, brother.
It's 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, definitely. So
right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, assalamu alaikum to you, and thanks for jumping on.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Thank you, brother, for giving me the opportunity.
You're most welcome. Family tree. I'm going to be going very shortly. Okay, remember the link is available for you guys to jump on anytime you want to jump on. It's available for you, just letting you know. I'm going to be going like in the next minute or so, but if there's anything else that you guys would like to say, let me know. before it's too late. Even worse. Okay, can you read for him? All the tab says he takes on 65-4. Yeah. Okay. So, family tree. Hopefully, you lot have got some insight from today's show. Tomorrow is going to be an absolute banger because I want to make sure everybody jumps on this and has this conversation. I will be dropping the scheduled video tomorrow morning. So you guys, if you want to jump on the panel, just message me, okay, on the video in the comment section that you want to jump on, and I'll get the link shared over to you ASAP. All right. So family tree, that's it. I'm going now. Oh, sugar, Aladdin, what's good? What's good, Aladdin? Yeah. The mic volume was low in the past streams too. Hope you can increase it later. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely try my best. But yeah, family tree, quick show. I'm signing out right now. It's late over here. So peace and love. And I'm definitely going to catch you guys on another one. Man. Young Cali, baby. Time to see you.